Hi, my name is Derek. I'm the founder and designer of the MICRtype E13B font and check template. Today, I just want to go over how to edit the check template and make sure you're well on your way to printing checks at home or in the office. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you've installed PDFgear. PDFgear is free. It is also the best way to edit our check templates. Once you've got that done, you can go over to Open File, find the bundled zip that we gave you, extract that, and you can see we have two folders in here. The bottom one is the MICRtype E13B font. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and install that font on your system. I recommend the Flex variable font, which has the TTF ending, or you can install the standard fonts. Either the TTF or the OTF regular font is the recommended font, unless you have a specialized need for your printer. Once you've done that, you can go back to the check template branded folder and open up your PDF. So in PDFgear, we have the ability to edit these documents. All you have to do is click on the Edit tab and click Edit Text and Image. Once you're in there, you'll see a bunch of gray dotted lines around areas that you can update. And the way we recommend updating these is to go from left to right, updating the boxes one at a time with the correct information. So the first box is your full name, street address, city, state, and zip code. This middle box is going to be your bank name, your bank city, and your bank state. And this little box will be your check number. And this is what shows when a check is deposited. So it'll say something like check 1001 deposited on such and such date. So make sure you update this per check. The rest is pretty straightforward. You're going to have your recipient name, your amounts in words, your note, and then your signature will be applied after the check is printed. So down here is the most important box. This is your MICR line. MICR stands for Magnetic Ink Recognition, and the funky numbers down here were designed specifically with magnetic ink in mind when they were being printed so that these reading machines could read these numbers super fast. These days, after the Check 21 Act, we are able to actually just upload images of our checks. If you've ever done a mobile upload, that is because of the Check 21 Act. But there are standards still around the MICR line. They have to be in precise location and they have to be using a precise font. And we have designed our font to make sure that we uphold ANSI standards, and our checks are also designed to meet all those requirements. So a couple of things to note on this is you want to keep things generally in place. You can update your check number here. If that goes over, you can add another space here for the 10,000s, but make sure you go in this direction. For your routing numbers are always going to be 9 numbers. I recommend when updating these sections and the account number section that you just go one slot at a time. So these slots are precisely measured so that they are read by the bank as valid MICR numbers. So go one by one and update these numbers. It takes a minute, but you only have to do this once, and then you can duplicate this check as many times as you need. And then do the same thing with your account numbers all the way up to this point. Usually there's no number here, but this little funky symbol needs to stay where it is. Below this is just additional information for your own records. Depending on the check stock that you get, these pieces might be able to be torn off and then kept in your files as your record. Once you're done with that, you can exit editing. And if you are printing multiple checks, you can come over here and you can copy and you can paste as many times as you want, and obviously updating the check number as you go. Now, we do recommend using check stock. You can technically print on regular paper and it is still a valid check, but we don't recommend that because check stock does have some security features. Well, that's all there is to it. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope that this is going to make printing checks at home or in business a lot easier for you. Thanks for watching.